Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, all you crafty people. Here we are again, about to go play in some craft materials. Today we're going to be doing my lantern that's going in the kitchen, so we're going to be making it somewhat coordinate with the tree swag or the centerpiece swag that we just did this past week that's on the table, and I will insert a picture of it later because if you remember, I said I was hoping that I would get my ribbon for putting on this swag that had lemons on it, but I didn't have it, and I needed to get the video going. And I wanted to get the swag made, so we made it without that ribbon. And you know, as I was uploading this video onto YouTube, or that video onto YouTube, FedEx was delivering the ribbon. So it never fails, does it? Timing is everything in life. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I did get because the ribbon was part of a craft outlet package. And also I did get a couple of things from Hobby Lobby last week. One of the things you already saw, that was the lemons that I put, the little lemon branches that I put in that swag. And I also got a bag of lemons that I'm going to be using some of these in the lantern centerpiece. The lantern goes on my bar over here in the kitchen. It used to sit in the middle of the table, but I kind of like those swag type things now. So we're going to try to make it cute and summery and kind of whimsical. I'm not into fancy decorations. I kind of like whimsical and cute and casual. So we'll see what we can do. One of the things I did pick up at Hobby Lobby were 4 of these. Are they adorable? Look at this one, has what I would call a darning needle on his nose. And I have 2 of those. And I have 2 that have butterflies on their nose. I think they're adorable. I'm going to use those in the corners of my lantern tray. So we'll see those in just a few minutes. So that was from Hobby Lobby. The lemons were from Hobby Lobby. And I've got a sign over here. Let me just see if I can get it without knocking everything on the floor. I got this sign, which is really cute. It says, "Welcome to our honeycomb." So obviously, I'm planning on doing a bee wreath, and I think this will be an excellent sign for the bee wreath. So that'll be fun to do. I also got, now that's all from Hobby Lobby. Craft Outlet, I got 2 more wreath forms. I got a white one, because you can always do something with a white one, and I got a red one. And the red one is going to be for, believe it or not, patriotic wreaths. So in the same vein, I had this before, and we did a bubble. That bubble has kind of died and gone its own direction now because it sits out in my Florida sun, and it's been out there for 2 years, I think, now. So we're going to make a new one. Hold on, let me check my phone. Okay, I'm back. Another one of those scam calls. I didn't answer it. But I don't know anybody from that town with that number, so I'm not answering it. So anyway, we saw this mesh. This is what we stocked with. And that will make, I think we're going to do a bubble with this one. So look forward to that. And then the white frame that I got because I got a navy blue mesh and a red and white mesh. So I thought I could do a poof with ruffles for a patriotic wreath using the white frame. So I think that'll be pretty. So we'll work on that a little later. Then I also picked up some black, just black 10-inch mesh because I have the yellow already, and that'll be for one of the bee wreaths that we're going to be doing. Okay, now the ribbons. A lemon ribbon. Pretty, huh? But now for the bee wreath, I have bee ribbon. Isn't it cute? See if there's an upside down. No, that looks about right. And with that one, I have this one. And I have this one. And I have this one. So that'll make some pretty fancy ribbons on the bee wreath, won't it? And I got a lot of the yellow in it because it will be going on a black ruffle, so it'll look pretty. So that's something to look forward to. And that's about all I got in the haul. That's enough. And I'm going to turn you around, and we're going to get busy and see what we can fix up for the lantern that'll sit on the bar. So give me a second to turn the camera around, and I'll be right back. Okay, here I am down here at the table, and I have put new batteries in the candle so it will light up pretty at night. Now you remember the garland we put on that swag, and I had just a little bit of a piece left. Well, I'm going to start by trying to just wrap that around this candle to put it inside. There, pretty. Let me just fix this leaf because it wants to pop up right in front of the candle when I shut the door. There you go. Okay, now we have the lantern, and I'm going to start by putting, I have this little piece of pitberry here, and I'm going to start by putting that around. It just makes a good filler. And this has got red, white, and blue berries, so I can kind of use it all year round. Get some of these out here in the corner. There you go. Nestle it down in. Okay, now we'll put our little frogs in. I think they're so cute. Oh, one has the tag. Oh, by the way, these were $3.99 and 40% off. So that's a good price. I gotta move around. Stop the pitberry from knocking him over here. And one more on this side. Okay. Cute, cute. All right, so let's see what we have here. Yellow. I'm going to use some yellow flowers and some red flowers. And I'm really not going to overload it. Knocked your head right off that time. because I want you to be able to see the pretty candle. But we'll give these frogs a little flower. There you go. And this one only has a single, so we'll give him another one here. This one down in the middle. And a few red ones here. One in that side, one in this side. No, I think in the front, I've got two pretty hibiscus, so I think I'll use the hibiscus in the front. There you go. Pretty, huh? Let's put a few lemons in around here. They're kind of all different sizes. Well, I think that's got plenty. You don't want it so much you can't see the pretty candle inside, and of course you will see it a whole lot better when it's dark. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. And I love the little frogs. Just enough little whimsy. So now all we need is a pretty bow for the top. So I'm going to bring my ribbons out and we'll get busy making a bow to go on the top of the lantern. It's probably going to be a funky bow. I'll be right back. Hold in there. Okay, here we are. And I have 3 ribbons, 3 of each. Okay, so that means it's going to be a 9-loop bow. That is an odd number. So that means that every loop I make will go in the opposite direction from the one before. The one we made last week was an even number, so all went in one direction, then all went in the other direction. But with odd, if it's odd, they all go opposite every time. You'll see as I'm making it. These are 22 inches. I'm going to have a 5-inch loop and 6-inch tails. And I'm going to start with the black. And again, you fold it in half. Find a place to measure 5 inches because that's your loop. And pinch it together. And then I'm going to take the back one and I'm going to twist it around so that all the pretties are showing on the front. Okay, now we're going to do, I think, the small one. Put that in the middle for this one. Fold it in half, find your 5 inches. I'm going the other way, and I'm sliding it right in next to my first one. And again, I'm going to take this back loop. You see it's the wrong side. I'm going to turn it around so that the loop and the two tails are all the right side. Now we'll do our lemons. And I'm using my ruler here from 15 to 20. That's how I'm doing it. Now I'm going to go back the same direction that I went with the black one. Get these in there. There you go. And I'm going to take the bottom one. And I'm going to turn it around, twist it around. And I didn't dovetail my yellows. I'll have to do that when I've got it on the lantern because I can't really do it now. Okay, we're back to the beginning. So now the black one is coming again. And it's going to go down this time. Find the back tail, twist it around. So all the pretties are showing. The green one, 20 to 15, and we're going up, loops to the front, tails to the back. And twist it. Okay. Now we're going for the lemons. Going upside down this time. Loop to the front, tails to the back. This is heavy ribbon. Takes a little more effort to twist. Okay? All right, so now we're back for one more time. And black will go up this time. Back loop, twist it around. Green. Going upside down. And twist. And the lemons. Going right side up this time. And we find the back tail. Give it a twist. There we go. So there's a handful of ribbons. Pretty. They're very pretty together. All right, I have a zip tie here. And I'm going to go under my thumb in the front. Right there, under the thumb. I'm going around the back, and these two fingers are what's holding this ribbon. So I'm going to go in between those two fingers. Hopefully with both of them. There we go. And oh, just a minute, because I think I got it twisted. Here we go. Okay, let's do this again. I had it backwards. My favorite thing to do. Put it backwards. Okay, now I've got it pretty well tight, but not all the way. I'm just going to make sure that my tails are all twisted around and the tails are on the bottom. And the loops are on the top. And I have a piece of the green that I've cut, and I'm going to try to slip this underneath here. And that's what I'm going to use to tie it onto the lantern. Okay, so now I have all my pieces together. I am going to tighten this just as tight as I can. Ugh. Now I think before I put it on, I'm going to quickly do a little dovetailing here. Well, that didn't even want to cut. There we go. I think these scissors are getting a little dull. One more. Okay, now let's just do a little fluffing. Boy, this is pretty. I like these colors together. And you can give them a good twist because that zip tie is not going to let them fall apart, she says laughingly. Okay, let me pull this, get this out of the way here. We'll pull the lantern over, and I'm going to lift you up a little bit. I'm going to go around the back here. Now that's quite ugly, but we'll get it all straightened out here in a second. There's a cute little bow. And I'm loving this bow. Just loving it. And you know, you could fiddle faddle it forever. Let me get you up a little tiny bit more. You can see the top of it. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong direction. Isn't that pretty? What a pretty bow. Now, let's see what we can maybe, I don't want to swag at all, but we could put a couple of little decorations in it, like maybe some lemons. Now I've got my gun here. Shame on me on the dining room table, but it won't hurt the table. The table's got a pad on it, but it might, I don't want to get it on the tablecloth either, so let's be careful. That's cute. How about a little yellow flower? Right there. And I have another little yellow flower. I'll put one right up in here. And one more in the top, I think. And that, my friends, is that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I especially love that bow. So I'm going to put it over on the counter where it's going to sit and bring you on over and show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll start with the swag on the table, just to show you a couple of little additions. We have just a little taste of lemons ribbon on each end. Okay. And then I added some fairy lights. And they're really pretty at night. Now I'll swing around slowly. And over here is the lantern. I just love that bow. What can I say? Pretty, pretty. Now I'm going to, because that candle doesn't show up, it's not that bright, and you can see it better here from the side. I think I'm going to pull those flowers down, and I have to get it, I have to go and open it and take it out and shut it off for now so I can time it later. But I will fix the flowers in the front so the candle shows better from the front. And the little froggies. Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to get in front of the camera again right now because I'd have to go put it on a tripod again. But there you go. Isn't that pretty? That's a 9-loop funky bow with the candle arrangement. All right, I'll see y'all Friday. Friday we're going to do the 3-tiered tray. And that's about almost all of the decorating, difficult decorating, or, you know, for the kitchen. Towels and things will be added later. And then we'll move on to something else. So hang in there. Everybody have a great afternoon. I'll see you Friday. Play nice now. Bye-bye.